Hey Vacaville, how you guys doing? Once again, this is Media Man Productions. I'm Vacaville Sean. You know how I do it. I love to come out and host local festivities, cover local festivities, not host, but I like to come out and cover the local events. Today I was invited out by a close friend of mine, Daryl. He's actually doing this, my production, as a gift for his wife, who's actually doing big things in the wig industry. She has a website called TWIGGSstyles.com. This is Tannika Parrish's event, and tell me a little about today, about what's going on today in this event.
Well, basically it's a showcase. It's going to feature models instead of models running around in clothes, and we got models with wigs. And there's going to be a couple different changes, different wig styling, running down the runway. But basically we want to showcase her wigs and showcase her talent, you know, the different styles of wigs and the colors.
So today's all about wigs, guys, and it's not just about wigs, but it's also about some breast cancer awareness. I was told they're going to be giving back to a couple of different of the local charities here. Well, tell me a little bit about that.
Well, basically she wants to help out a lot of women who've gone through the breast cancer or alopecia. Those type of women that have gone through that and lost their hair, or you know, basically wigs make women feel, you know, sexy.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
So basically just reaching out. Woman wants to feel good about herself.
Yeah.
And the style she has, basically, I'll be honest with you, some of these wigs look better than real hair. So I mean, your real hair on your head.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. So, sometimes we can't all have the style we want, and that brings the style that you want to you. Okay, so once again, tell me a little bit about today's event and the itinerary and what's going to be going on. What are they going to see today?
Well, basically going to see the women go down the runway in different styles of wigs. Correct me if I'm wrong, there's probably about 30 styles of wigs. There's, you know, the short ones, the long ones, different colors. You got the curls. I mean, there's one to fit every woman.
And you're telling me that these are handmade wigs?
They are handmade by hand,
okay.
Not on a machine. It takes a lot of love and passion to put these things together.
And that's what your wife does?
My wife does this, and it takes her a while, but you can see in the quality. It's all about quality. Okay,
so that's what this show today is about. It's about giving back, showcasing a brilliant, you know, styles of wigs, and you know, showing off what this lovely lady Tannika Parrish does. Once again, you know, I'm Vacaville Sean. You can always find me. If you have any questions or have a local event that you want me to host, you can find me at videoshawn.com. Get on my website, leave me a message. And for Tannika Parrish, she has a cool acronym. Her wigs are actually, it's Tannika working in God's glory and splendor. So that's what TWIGGS stands for. So once again, you can find her at TWIGGSstyles.com. Once again, this is going to be an awesome event. You got anything else for us?
No, but it's going to be great. It's going to be huge.
So stay tuned. Once again, like I said, I want to applaud Daryl for inviting us out, because without him, man, you guys wouldn't be seeing this totally cool event. So like I said, thanks for having me out. And once again, get in contact if you guys want me out. You know, I'm always available. So thanks a lot, man. Stay tuned.
Wig Launch. I'm really nervous, I just want to thank you all for all the love and the support. God has brought me truly a far way in the last 4 years, and I'm just thankful. I want to thank my husband, my sister, all my friends, my family, my client, Cova, Rolanda, Diane. Just so many people I can thank. TWIGGS, that name means to me, that the name is Tannika working in God's glory and splendor, and I'm doing just that. This is not me at all. It's God. It's not me at all. When I say that, I mean it's not me. When I make the wigs that I make for people, for cancer patients, for people that's going through, this is a ministry to me. This is a ministry because I've been through things, and I'm able to see what they're going through, and that gives me strength. Hoba and Rolanda, when she came to me, you would have never known what she was going through. Upbeat, smiling. Yes, you couldn't even imagine she was going through what she was going through. And just a blessing to meet you. Rolanda, seriously, you are a testimony. I love you. Hoba, I met Hoba. Going into salad, she came in and asked me about a hairdresser. And she came to me, and we've been friends from Chevy, Red Lobster late night, and just talk my friend. She's leaving next month, but she has alopecia. And I met her. A blessing. Dora. I met Dora through Darrell. Darrell introduced me to Dora and had told me her story about going through cancer. And I spoke with her on the phone, and we were just talking, and we just hit it off. So when I tell you the word twigs, it means it's more than just making a wish for me. This is a dream for me. I'm thankful. It's a blessing. It's him. I'm working through him. It's not me at all. So I don't take anything for granted. And I thank all of you for coming today, and I hope you enjoy the models and everything together. I just want to say thank you. Mistress of ceremony, my sister Sylvia Roberts.
Hello, welcome again, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming and sharing Tanika's new endeavors. I've definitely seen over the past couple of years how she's just worked really hard at trying to make this all come together. So we thank you for being here and watching as her gifts definitely come into fruition. So we want to get started. I also first want to tell you guys that we have back here on this table on the left-hand side, we're going to do a silent auction. And so there are sheets on the table showing you what the name of the wig is, and the price is going to start off with the silent auction. And then as the models come out, you should have had like a sheet in your program, and it has a list of the names of the models that are going to come out. The name of the wigs that the models are going to be wearing when they come out. So that way you can get exactly what it is. That's going to be shown. Okay, so we're going to get started. So first we're going to have our first speaker, Rolanda.
Good afternoon, everyone. I didn't know I was first, so now I'm a little nervous, but just bear with me. My name is Rolanda, and I am a ovarian cancer survivor. This is my husband, Brian, who's been my biggest rock. I know a lot of people in the room know me and didn't know I was going through this health journey. But I'm about to tell you where the journey began and how I came to know Tannika on a level of being one of her clients. So if you see here, these are pictures of me, and everyone here that knows me know I always, my hair. I've always had a nice length of hair. This picture right here is a picture that is from before my hair fell out from my chemo treatment. But I'm gonna take you on a little journey, and so I'm a member of True Vine Ministries in Oakland, True Vine in the house. And we did a 90-day challenge in July that went through October. And the challenge was you had to get rid of something that you wanted to get rid of and become closer to God. So for me, I'm an honest person. And in that honesty, sometimes I say things and sometimes the truth hurts people. So I was asking God to just work on me and work on how I present things to people so I won't hurt people. And so when we came out of the challenge in October, maybe a week later, I got some severe cramps. And I didn't know what it was. So I go to the doctor. I was misdiagnosed with something. And I'm like, when I took the antibiotics, I was like, no, these are making me sicker, so let me just go to my OBGYN. So when I went to my OBGYN, she found a cyst the size of a softball on one of my ovaries. And so on October 16th, she went in to operate, but she couldn't operate. And so when she came to tell me that news, I'm like, what? You can't operate? And she's like, we have to do a biopsy and figure out what it is. So I was just about to turn 50 in a couple of weeks, and I was planning this big extravagant party. So I got my results on November 5th, which was 2 days before I turned 50. And when the doctor told me I had ovarian cancer, I just was like shocked. My husband was with me. And I immediately, was like, wow, what is that? The only thing I knew about ovarian cancer is my husband's cousin had passed from it in her 40s. And I really didn't want to think about that. And also, I had just lost 3 friends to cancer that were 2 were younger than me and 1 was a little older than me. So I was like, oh Lord, what am I going to do? And in that office, I was fine. I never really showed emotion until my husband, he asked, is she going to lose her hair? And when he asked that, I just broke down crying. And I had everyone in the doctor's office crying. I really did. But immediately I went into perfect peace with God. I went into prayer within myself, and I'm like, God, put me in perfect peace with you. That was the only way I was going to get through this journey that was about to happen. So, let me start flipping. So this is when my hair first started coming out. You see a little patch. And this was like just before New Year's Eve. And we were planning to go to see Ricky Smiley at the Paramount. And I'm like, I don't want to go. I'd already had 1 chemo treatment in December. And I was like, I really don't want to be around people. And I went anyway, but I had a little patch. Somebody hooked my hair up in some twists. My girl Brownie, who was my stylist, told me what to do, gave me some stuff, and that's Brownie back there. Told me what to do. She was like, don't shampoo your hair, don't whatever. So I was getting dry shampoo to do it, and had my goddaughter put it up in some loose twists like Brownie instructed me to do. You can have a turn. I'm sorry. I felt better doing a pictorial about it. So this is on January 2nd when I woke up. My twist had started lifting off my head in the middle of the night. And I had on a scarf and I was like, oh my God, it's starting to happen. What can I do? So my husband got up to go to work and I was scared. I didn't even tell him. I was like, wait till he went and got in the shower, and I went and started looking at the hair lifting off my head. And I was like, oh my God, this is about to happen. It's about to get real. And I didn't want nobody to know what I was going through. I chose not to tell anybody but my support crew, raise your hand, support crew. That's all I wanted to know, because I felt I needed a strong group of prayer warriors who I knew really were vested in my livelihood to be supporting me. So then, hair started falling out like crazy. So this is like the top of my hair. This also. But then I was sitting doing a report when my hair was looking like this, crying while I was doing my report for work. I'm just crying like, Lord, why is this happening right now? And then the Lord told me, Rolanda, you got your cosmetology license in 1988. So what are you tripping? Go cut that hair off. So that's what I did. So this is when I used scissors to cut it. And then this is what it was when my husband came home from work. And I always joke about it a little because I'm a little humorous. I was like, oh, I look like Fireman Bob from In Living Color. And they didn't understand me joking about it, but that's how I dealt with it. That's really how I dealt with it. This is like a bag of hair from that cut. Now this right here is a wig that I went and purchased, my best friend Maxine. She couldn't even call me back after I sent her the text to say that my hair had fallen out. But they ended up coming over that afternoon. We went to purchase a wig, so I purchased this wig. But when I looked at it, I'm like, people gonna look and say, that's a wig. And this picture right here with the hat, if you can see, and I can show you this a little later too. You'll be able to look at it. But I hid behind a hat, a hat, a beanie, and also a stocking cap that I added a little hair to the back, so it looked like my hair. And I really worked that for a long time. But this is how it looked when my husband came home and shaved me completely. And when I looked at myself in the mirror, I wasn't trying to be conceited or anything. I was like, I look cute with bald head. So once I gained that confidence, about that, then I got a little more comfortable. So within this time, Helen Mitchell, who's also a member of our church, she recommended that I like the page TWIGGS. So I just liked the page, and it was a couple of days before my hair fell out. Then I remembered, wait a minute, there's a person from TWIGGS, I could send her an inbox on Facebook, and, hey, she could make me a wig that looks like my hair. So I inboxed her, and I'm like, not knowing who she was, I just inboxed her to the chance, because I didn't really want nobody to know, so I was really protecting my situation. And I sent her the inbox, she responded, and when I set up my appointment with her, I get to her house, and she's Tannika, and I'm like, this is Tannika. So it really made the experience more comfortable. But one thing about me is, I never wear nothing but braids, and I would spend a lot of money on braids, but I would take them out. I'm that person that takes my hair down quick. So I was like, oh my God, I left Tanika's excited when she did my measurements and everything, and she's about to do my hair just like it is, but I'm gonna have bangs, because I ain't been wanting to cut my own hair. So she made me, this is the day that she gave me my first official customized wig. And so this picture is after she did everything, and I just felt so good, but at the same time, I'm not gonna even lie, I still was hesitant to wear a wig every day. So for many days, I would wear the wig, and then if too many people questioned me at church or work, then I put back on the hat, because I wasn't confident yet. This is me at dinner when I gained more confidence to wear the wig. And then this is when I thought I was all that with that wig. So that was then. Then I contacted Tannika and told her I wanted to go short. I was like, I want to go short after. So I had 4 treatments of chemo, all from December to February. But then I had to have surgery. I was supposed to do 3 chemos, surgery, 3 chemos, but I did 4 chemos. And then I had surgery on March 31st when they removed the cancer from my body. And then I needed 2 more treatments. So I'm like, Tannika, I really need to get a shorter wig. I want to go short. I'm like, I just want that. And so, again, she made this wig that I'm wearing right now. But this is my hair 2 weeks ago. And so this is me. I beat ovarian cancer. This is my doctor there. And let me just say this about my journey. I have Wonder Woman shoes. This journey, I put all my peace and my faith in God. I never, with my husband and my support team, half the time they forgot I was going through this struggle. you know, at one point after my fourth treatment, I kind of fussed at them because I'm like, I'm hungry, I just had a treatment, nobody came to make sure I ate. You guys think I'm just normal. You know, I am a cancer patient right now. And so I beat it. And then I just had my last chemo treatments. So this is when I got this wig that I'm wearing now. And I just feel good in it. And I wear it all the time. I'm not as shy as I was about it. When people that do know me personally and they, you know, are like, that's a wig. You got a wig? Yeah. Don't cut your long hair. No, I'm not. Not like that. But this is how my hair looks now under my wig. But I really am confident, as you see, this was from like a week and a half ago. I'm really confident. This is me and my husband recently. I'm very confident with my wigs now. I mean, I've called her and asked for a different one. I'm like, girl, I'm going on vacation. I need something else. I'm really about to tell her today I want some red for my crew. But with God, I overcame my ovarian cancer. And like I said, I had my last treatment last Tuesday. I feel great. There are a lot of people in this audience, Truvine, raise your hands, that didn't know that I was going through this, that was seeing me every Sunday, and I greet them the same. But I stand here today, cancer-free. I thank God. I thank Tannika, because without Tannika, that little $150 wig I bought from the beauty supply was not going to do it for me. Here's Sister Helen right here, who I mentioned earlier. If it wasn't for Sister Helen, I wouldn't have known Tannika had this business. I really wouldn't have known. And I just want to thank them from the bottom of my heart. I love you ladies. You've been some rocks for me, you just don't know. Those tests, Tannika, my confidence with this has skyrocketed 100%. I'm just now, this is the first day I told my story to anyone outside my support group. I want to thank each of you for everything, You've been great. No matter if it was just a text because you live so far away or a phone call here and there. I just thank God for this journey. And I call it a health journey. I don't call it, ovarian cancer, whatever. It was a health journey. And I think God has a lot of great things for me on this side of life. And I was telling my husband, and I'm going to close here, I was just telling him, before I was turning 50, you're getting 50, I'm like, oh, I'm about to go to the other side. And he used to be looking at me like, oh, you all right? I'm like, no, but I'm going to the other side. And so I stood at my party, I had to speak to over 300 people, and I had just got my diagnosis. And I just act like nothing was going on in my life. And I was like, Lord, just keep me in that perfect peace. But then I realized after this health journey, that when I was saying that I'm going to the other side, it's the other side to be witnessing to women who feel like I feel, who would never have the confidence to wear a wig or anything, that you could do it all things through Christ Jesus. You really can. And all my faith is there with you. And thank you guys for listening. Thank you so very much. I hope I didn't take too much time.
Thank you, Rolanda. We so appreciate your testimony. You are truly a warrior. We are, without further ado, we want to start the showcase.
Presenting our first model, Donna Smith, wearing Ruthie. our next model is Elise Whitley wearing Chelsea. Please give a warm round of applause for our models.
Our next speaker will be Cola Kirk.
Can you hear? Good afternoon. Purpose. P, positioning yourself for God's blessings. U, utilizing your gifts according to His Word and having an undeniable and unrelentless commitment to your goal. R, resting in God's arms when it's needed. P, praising Him even in your darkest hour, and especially when you see the light. O, overlooking all the haters, because there will be many. S, shout, shout, shout. Why? Because of what comes next. E, escalating, excelling, and elevating. I use this acronym for purpose because I have witnessed firsthand watching Tannika Parrish doing exactly that, pursuing her purpose in life. My name is Kola, and I'm one of Tanika's clients, and I also have alopecia. And whether you lost your hair in a battle with cancer, or in my case, because of a thyroid condition, and it also being hereditary, nonetheless, this can be devastating to any woman. I have spent thousands of dollars on wigs and wigs. And sometimes, when I got these costly wigs, they were disastrous and horribly bad wig jobs. I met Tannika last August after getting one of these really bad wig jobs. So I was not very happy at the time. And to add injury to insult, I couldn't get the weave out. So I cut the hair as close to my braids underneath and put a wig on top of this. And put a wig on top of this hot hair in 90-degree weather. So you can only imagine what that felt like. Now, it is my belief that nothing happens by chance or luck. I believe in divine appointments. I was in a beauty supply store, and in walks this beautiful woman with this gorgeous head of hair. I approached her and said to her, "Your hair is absolutely beautiful." And again, I don't believe in chance. My next question was, do you do hair? Most people would have asked, who did your hair? And of course, we all know the answer to that question. I paid for my purchase and waited for her to come outside. When she did, I began to share with her my story about the hot mess underneath my wig and having alopecia. To my surprise, she shared with me her similar story of also having alopecia, and that her beautiful mane of hair was a wig that she had made. After hearing this, I knew that I had been sent the right styles, purpose. I watched Tannika excel in her business by leaps and bounds, and I'm amazed by her growth in such a short time. But I'm not surprised. Purpose. Because Tannika is using her gifts and talents to follow her purpose. So on today, I would like to say to you, Tannika, wherever you are, see her, that I love you and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for using your gifts to follow your purpose, to help women like me. Congratulations, and I am so very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Cola. And I said her name incorrectly. It's Cola. Sorry about that. Next, we're going to have our second list of the models, and after that, we're going to have a short intermission. And during the intermission time, you can definitely go around and look at the wigs that are on site and auction and please bid on them if you can. Thank you. No further ado, here comes our second list.
Presenting our first model, Donna Smith, wearing wigs. Next we have Paula Harris wearing Coco. Our next model is Jessica Johnson wearing Jackson. Next we have Sierra Parrish wearing Diamond. Our next model is Michelle Morris wearing Kelly. Next, we have Janina Holden wearing Bella. Ferguson wearing crystal.
And now, if you guys could please join us in the back for some refreshments. Thank you.
What's up, man? What's your name?
Devion.
So you out here helping out? Huh?
Yeah.
What's your job today?
I'm an escort, usher, helping people get to their seats.
Okay, cool. So once again, you know how I like to do it. I always like to give up and give thanks to the people giving back. So thanks a lot, man. You know what I mean?
No problem.
You want to come get on camera? What's your name, sir?
D'Angelo.
D'Angelo. So what's your job here today?
Same thing as him, helping out, just escorting people to their seats.
Okay, so once again, two fine gentlemen giving back. I'd like to thank you guys. So Thanks a lot. You guys see this on channel 27. Access 27, you know how we do it. You guys live in Vacaville? Or?
We live in Vallejo. That's our mom that's holding the show.
Okay, so they're from Vallejo, but you know, Vallejo, Vacaville, it's all the same thing. We all got love out here. So thanks a lot for coming out.
No problem. Thank you also.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so next we're gonna have another one of a Twigs client speaker come up. Her name is Dora. Dora Bowman. Ready to go?
Hello, everyone. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and how I came to meet Tannika. At 33, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I had bilateral mastectomies followed by 8 cycles of chemotherapy. The immediate thoughts running through my mind initially were, how am I going to look with no hair? And what about after? Many people around me wouldn't entertain my topics about body image. Everybody just wanted me to focus on being alive and getting through. But for someone young and always trying to look good and nice and everything, you can't. That's really not like your immediate focus. It gets really hard to look in the mirror and see yourself bald. Sometimes I would look in the mirror and think that I was dreaming, or that my mind was confused and that it wasn't me in the reflection. After my surgery, I had exactly 4 weeks to recover physically and prepare to start chemotherapy. During this time, I was a wig shopping fool. I went all over my city, I'm from Stockton, looking for cute and stylish wigs that somewhat resembled my hair. I couldn't find a single wig that made me feel like me, didn't make me feel good, and I couldn't find a single store that was understanding of my needs and what I was about to endeavor upon. I even got to a point of wasting a lot of money and buying wigs online so that I wouldn't have to face the humiliation in the store. I eventually found one wig that made me feel good about myself, and then I had to go back to this wig shop and get it cut and styled and fit to my bald head. It wasn't a good experience. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't positive. And I really just, it was not a good day when I should have felt a little bit better about myself because it was a very nice wig. My point of this story is that I wish I had known about Twigs before this entire cancer ordeal took place. Tannika is someone who is doing this because she is truly passionate about women feeling good about their hair and feeling comfortable about wearing a wig. She's young and she's hip, and that's what young women facing hair loss need. We need someone who can relate to us, and in that you will find Tannika, Twigs. Thank you.
Thank you, Dora, for that presentation. Next, we're going to have Tannika come up and do a presentation to a few of her clients for wigs.
So this is my daughter Kaya. She's my little assistant. She now knows how to make a wig. I swear. She made a wig last night. She knows how to make a wig. Sew it on and everything. So it's a blessing. But I got her up here with me because she's always by my side. She's there to help me. Anything I need, she's been there. She has sent me clients. Her friends are here. Are all clients of mine that were sent by my daughter. So I have her here with me because this is my other half. I have 2 wigs that I want to present right now, and this is one to Rolanda and another one to Kova because they are outstanding women. And so I want to bless them it's just a blessing for me to be able to do what I'm doing. And it's not, like I said, it's not me at all. It's nothing but God. These women have gave me strength. I remember going to visit Rolanda at the hospital after her surgery. And at that time, I was a little discouraged because it's hard with the business. It's hard trying to get off the ground. It's a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of money. It's a lot. So when I went in, I went and got her flowers and I went in. And I was a little, she wouldn't have knew nothing was wrong with me, but her laying there in that hospital bed, even though she was going what she went through, when I walked out of there, I knew my purpose was for, everything I was doing was for a reason. I called my sister and I started crying. And I was thankful because you are a blessing to me, Rolanda, seriously. Kobe, you are too. You know where my road dog. Like I said, we go to Olive Garden, we go to Chevy's, we hang out and we just talk. A true blessing, a true blessing. So I just want to give you these wigs today, ladies, and say thank you just for being a blessing to me. So I'm giving you that. I will also be donating some wigs at NorCal Cancer Organization. Deidre Lesser was supposed to be here today. I guess she could not make it, but I'm donating wigs to their cancer organization also. So I just wanted to say thank you again, everyone, for coming, and thank you, Rolanda and Koba. You mean so much to me. Thank you.
And give it up for our beautiful models, Donna Smith, Carl Harris, Jessica Johnson, Kiera Parrish, Michelle Morris, Jamaica Odom, Tom Morris, Scott Jefferson, and Elise Woodley. The lady of the night, Tannika Parrish. And all the helpers too.
Thank you, Valencia, our caterer. Thank you, Anita, our makeup artist. Thank you, Fred, our photographer. Thank you, Media Man. Thank you, everybody, for coming out today. Thank you, Sheila Barnes, my friend. Thank you, Thank you, everybody.
Okay, so today we're wrapping up the event here today. It was an awesome show. We had a lot of fashion models coming out here displaying a whole bunch of different kind of wigs that Tannika right here makes. Other than that, there was also a lot of good testimonials, kind of touching my heartstrings about how it affects women when you actually go through hair loss. It could be from cancer or any other different kind of ailment that you might have. But this is a wonderful woman right here. This is a passion that she does, making wigs. Probably come from a long line of hairstyling.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about your passion overall and like what drives you to make wigs.
What drives me to make wigs is when I went into a beauty salon or beauty supply, and I tried to purchase a wig, but it wasn't the correct wig. It didn't fit right. So I started designing my own because I have balding and that's my passion. And when I started designing them, I was able to design them to a point where they fit good, they didn't look funny, it fit perfectly. So then it was my passion to start making them for cancer patients and balding patients. So that's my passion now, and I want to reach out to a community that is suffering from hair loss, and so that I can bless them with a wig, TWIGGS, which is a TWIGGS. So that's my passion.
And the acronym stands for?
Tannika, working in God's glory and splendor.
Okay, well, once again, this is a local event. You know, if you know anybody that needs any kind of a wig or anything like that that might be going through any of these problems that we were just talking about, then you can always contact me. You can contact Tannika. Her website is
TWIGGSstyles.com, and my phone number is 707-980-0510.
So you can contact her direct. And once again, like I said, this is a wonderful event. These are not your everyday wigs. So like I said, if you know anybody that's out there that needs a quality wig, a custom wig made just for you, don't go on eBay and go buy you a Kardashian wig or one of these fake multi-processed wigs done in these shops and factories. You know, support local economy. This is what it's all about, and support Tannika and her business. And once again, I want to thank you, Daryl, for inviting me out. You know, like I said, it's all about supporting local business.
Thank you so much.
So thanks a lot. And like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Is there anything else you guys want to say?
That's it. I just want to tell you thank you so much.
Okay.
I'd like to tell my wife how much I'm really inspired by what she does. It's a lot of work, but I like the drive, I love the determination, and I love the passion. And baby, I love you.
Thank you.
Okay. This is what it's all about. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. This is Media Man. If you guys ever need courage for an event, please give me a holler. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thanks a lot for having me on. Media Man.